drive, bro. It's fucking sashu on the horizon. I'm going on a night walk because I'm just so full of energy. There's no way I'm going to sleep tonight because I just got back from Barcelona, bro. I was there for a couple of days. Just got back from Barcelona, and it's like my mind is blown. My mind is racing everywhere. I'm just going through memories of it, recalling what happened the last few days, trying to stuff inside me all the impressions and expressions and whatever I got, trying to going through my camera roll, posting some stories, talking to some people, just doing all of that right now. And honestly, I'm overwhelmed like a little girl, and just this surplus of emotions and just this surplus of positive energy and of just desire to create and desire to be and desire to live, bro. This really tells me I'm doing exactly what I should be doing. Bro, traveling is so fucking for me. Traveling is everything I should be doing, is traveling. And honestly, I love moments like this because it reminds me why I work every day and what I work for. It's very important to know exactly what you work for, brother, and this is how you're reminded to yourself by doing and experiencing over and over again exactly what you work for. So right now, it's like 2 a.m. Friday night, so people are going out and they're watching me crazy because I'm talking in English here in my own city, and they can hear the Balkan accent, but it doesn't matter, bro, because I'm so fucking full of energy. I'm so full of energy, brother, because oh man. Literally, I'm telling you, by being this excited, I know I'm doing exactly what I should be doing, and I know I just need to do more of it, bro. Traveling is so for me. It gives me so much energy, gives me so much just energy, really, bro. And everything is energy in life, Back on the flight tonight, I was reading again reality transurfing, and I was reading about inner intention and outer intention. Bro, I was reading about how what really makes manifesting real, it's not desire, it's not action, it's the thing that connects desire and action, because desire on itself doesn't do anything. Decision, on itself doesn't do anything. There's a lot of times when you decide something and you do the exact opposite thing anyway. But the thing that connects desire and decision with action is intention. That's all it is, bro. Intention. And I was reading about this on the flight tonight, and it's so fucking real. Just intention is energy, and everything in life is energy. Everything in life is just stop wanting and start doing, bro. Literally, I have so much to tell you. I'm a bit at the center right now, but I'm gonna go into some alleys where there's no people, so I can talk freely. But it's oh man, it's so amazing. But yeah, man, so amazing. So many just things coming up in my head, right now. For example, these things with the vlogs I'm doing, it's something I'm very passionate about, just filming overall. And honestly, I'm very passionate about building a personal brand. I'm very passionate about social media, actually, and content, if I have to be honest. Yeah, I am actually. I love content. I love filming content. I love editing. I love fucking videos. I love this expression of yourself, this basically that we have nowadays. And I love the fact that you can show it to so many people and you can improve so many people's lives just because you have the balls to post it, That's amazing. And the main thing I'm vlogging about is traveling anyway. So every time I go somewhere, I do a vlog. I posted a vlog from Serbia the other day where I was skiing earlier this month, or earlier last month actually. It's March already. I was there in February. Then I recorded a vlog from the mountains last week. Then this week I got the vlog from Barcelona, and it's just fucking amazing. And I want to do this more and more and more, bro. Today was my last day, and I was already thinking when I'll go back, when I'll come back, just because I like Barcelona so much. And I'm thinking, oh, imagine what like the whole country of Spain is like, bro. And another thing, there's something so amazing about traveling, like the fact that for me it is going out of your comfort zone, doing what you're afraid of, you know. This is a big thing for me. Basically, truth to be told, brother, stick to the basics. Everything else doesn't matter. And what are the basics? Have both, meaning do what you're afraid of. That's the definition of progress, is doing what you're afraid of. You know what you need to do, but you're afraid of it. You know you need to speak with that girl, but you're afraid of it. You know you need to put your headphones in and do 2 hours of solid work. And that's it for today. Today is already productive if you just do that, but you don't do it. You just distract yourself and scroll away. You know, you want to be in fucking amazing shape, so every time you go out, you can feel good about yourself, so you can post pictures of yourself, and you can feel even better about yourself, and you can help basically inspire others to feel good about themselves. Like, you know how many, I don't know, bro, don't you realize that by you being disciplined and by you being you and striving to be better and striving to improve every day, you inspire others in the process? You don't need to be an influencer, you don't need to be fucking Hamza. You inspire your friends, you inspire your family just to be better, and you probably don't even know it. I probably don't even know it, bro. Like, I have like, for example, my best friend, we were speaking today, and when I was a kid I used to play the guitar. I played the guitar for like 5 years. I couldn't learn shit, bro. I was the shittiest guitar player of all time. But I played guitar, you know. I went to lessons every week. I went to lessons a couple times a week. We had these concerts like with the guitar. But music's not my thing, whatever. My best friend literally told me that back, like when we met each other for the first time a couple of years ago, he got inspired by me and he bought a guitar and he started playing the guitar, bro. Is he a guitar player now? No, he's not playing the guitar. But just telling you this to show you, you don't realize how much you're inspiring by your actions. And even if you're not a public person, how much you're inspiring the people around you. You matter, bro, and what you do matters, bro, you know. Striving to be better every day matters. It means something. Do it. It's so easy to get into these negative loops in your thoughts. Your mind is literally your biggest enemy. And how do you battle with your mind? I'll tell you your two biggest weapons against your mind, bro, against your logical fucking thought process that is ruining everything for you. Why dumb people and the people in the highest echelons of society, what do they have in common? They're not letting mind and their thoughts basically get in their way, bro. Because dumb people, they just don't think that much. They just do. You know, that's why there's a fucking stupid millionaires out there. You know how many stupid millionaires and people who are living amazing lives much more amazing than you are there. But you're intelligent and you are like with 3 university degrees, bro, whatever, and yet every day you're having a battle with yourself. The dumbest people and I won't say richest, but like or successful, you know, these are stigma words, I don't want to use them. But yeah, the people in the highest echelons of society, they've conquered their minds, they mastered their minds, they're no longer in battle with themselves. This is the hardest thing to do in life, and I'm so grateful for the fact that I'm realizing it at such a young age, and I'm actively striving to be better at such a young age, actively striving to accept myself and stop battling over bullshit all day, every day. Everything is in your mind, bro. Conquer your mind and you'll conquer the world, because your mind is the world. Everything is energy. Energy is one, you know. You're the one with everything around you. And once you really start getting these concepts into your brain, once you really start internalizing this and living by this like it's your code, like it's your fucking night code, your night in the medieval years in Europe, bro, and this is your code. As I was saying, a bit around here, but as I was saying, first thing, do what you're afraid of. This is literally the definition of progress. You learn so much, and you'll be surprised how much you improve. I'm gonna tie it to a story in a second. That's the first thing. Second thing is, fuck me, I forgot the second thing. Whatever. Yeah, what was I even talking about? Conquer your mind. Yeah, never mind. But yeah, bro, do what you're afraid of. Like for me, for example, and it's very important to be honest with these things. And for me, for example, it's very hard for me to open up with people. It's very hard for me to be sincere with people, especially girls. And this is just, maybe I've tried to understand why did this occur in my life. I've tried to tie it down to childhood trauma, to maybe parents' trauma, whatever. I've worked in that direction, let's say. But truth to be told, it's not that crucial for you to know the reason. You just need to rewire your brain and rewire why you do it, bro. Rewire why there is this mental block there. Not necessarily about understanding why, because that won't solve the problem on itself, but it's about realizing it, getting aware of it, accepting it, acting through the fear, bro, internalizing it, and bam, you're on the next level of life. Just like that, you've improved, you've got on the next level. Congratulations, be grateful. Many people won't be able to do the same. But yeah, so I'm having a hard time opening to people. And last week I went to the mountains with a friend of mine. Like, we were a group of people, but I really spoke with this friend of mine. He's my best friend from childhood. We've basically lived in the same building. We are going to the same school. He's my best friend. I know him from fucking 18 years, since I'm a baby. And I spoke to him. We had this deep talk, and him helped me realize how important communication actually is. Because, and not necessarily about solving your problems. I would say you solve your problems alone because you're a man. Like, you're not a woman. You know how women are. They call you 30 times in a day, basically to complain about stuff, and they don't want to solve the problem. They are the problem, bro. A woman will just call you and will yap for 10 minutes because, I don't know, because her hair is wrong or she missed the train, bro, and she'll yap for 10 minutes and then she'll be like, oh yeah, everything's fine, thank you, bye. Women solve problems this way, basically, by getting everything out all the time. Just, they need to get everything out because they're so messy, they're so stuffed with emotions and with stuff, and they can't control their mind. You, on the other hand, brother, you're a man, so you're practical, and you solve your problems, I would say, alone. You don't need to complain to a friend about your problems. How I solve my problems, what I do when I have a bad day, is what I'm doing right now. Is what I do when I have a good day. Is what I do when I have a great day. I go on a walk, I get my thoughts together, I make a plan of action, and I act on it, bro. But that's not what communicating is important about. Communication is important about not necessarily talking about yourself, but just being open with people. Like, for me, it's extremely hard to do this, bro. For me, it's extremely hard to let people around me know my true intentions. And I was sincere with my friend, and I saw how amazing that was for our relationship, So what I tried to do with a girl in Barcelona, and I was basically, I tried to be sincere with a girl, bro. And it scared the shit out of me, because get this thing, every time I'm basically very good at, this is me right now being open and sincere to you. This is deep shit. This is deep shit about Sashu. And a good thing, not many people watch my videos. Good thing, not any people actually watch these videos right now at this very moment. Maybe I'll unlist it later, put it on private, but whatever. I'm good at flirting, bro. I'm good at the initial attraction. Girls like me, people like me, because I'm charming and I'm funny and I'm well-rounded and I'm more mature for my age. All these things in combination make it very easy for people to like me, and make it very easy for girls to get the initial attraction for me. But every time things need to get a bit serious, every time the ball comes to my side to make a move, I fucking freeze, bro. I freeze, I panic, I shit myself, and I don't do anything. And that's the reason why I never had a long-term relationship with a girl. That's the reason why, basically, and I always I tended to beat myself up over this, bro, because I'm thinking through the years, through my teenage years, you see me, I'm a handsome fella, bro. You know how many girls like me? I know a lot of girls who liked me, and the saddest thing is I didn't do anything. Like, it's not about the fact that it didn't work out between us. It's not about the fact that I'm not in love, or I didn't fuck 1,000 bitches, bro. No, the saddest thing is that nothing happened because I didn't act, because I was a coward, because I covered it away, because I let fear run me, and because I let fear be in control of me. So last night what I did was basically a crucial point for me. Again, there was this girl, Barcelona, whatever, and it comes the time where the ball is in my net, the ball is in my side of the field, and I needed to make a move, bro. And again, I freeze, and I don't know what to do, and whatever. And I felt very bad about it, because I froze again. Once again, I froze, and I felt very bad about it. But this time, I was like, no. You know what, bro? This time I'm gonna be sincere. So later that night, I basically went to the girl, I smiled, and I told her, look, I told her some bullshit, bro. It was a fucking bullshit. By bullshit, I mean, I don't think it was the right time to say it, and I think it didn't come out the way I wanted it to come out. Not that I wasn't sincere, no. I went to the girl and I told her, look, it's very hard for me to be open with girls and people in general, so by me doing this, I'm basically taking the leap and trying to improve myself, trying to better myself. I'm either gonna really like that I made this decision, or I'm gonna really like the lesson I'm gonna get from it. And I basically told her I like her, whatever. And she was like, yeah, sure, but it's not mutual, haha, whatever, but thank you, you said it. Bam, just like that. And I was like, and I was standing there, bro, wait, let me get under the light so you can see me. And I was standing there, bro, like this. And I'm like, was that it? That was it, bro? That was everything? That's not that bad, motherfucker. That's not bad at all. I'm ready to go to the next girl now. I felt so fucking relieved, of course there was this a bit of awkwardness there after that. There's no way, there isn't. But that will be gone in 2 weeks, bro, and she'll be liking me again, I'm telling you, because I'm Sashu, because I'm this person, because I'm me, and I know my value, basically. She'll, a bit of a side point here, but I think, all right, wait, let me just finish my thought. Look, bear with me, I'm learning to structure my thoughts properly, and when I get excited about stuff, as you probably know, it's harder, but I'll try to slow down and be as expressive and explain it to you with as good words as I can. So yeah, and that was it. That was fucking it. That was everything. That was the reason, basically, because I didn't do that, I failed with so many girls. Was that it, bro? And I'm like, I was so relieved, honestly. Hey, super, Atka. And I was so relieved, bro. And yeah, just act out of fear, bro. Do what you're afraid of, because if you don't, this is the biggest thing that's stopping you. There's no external circumstances that can limit your potential the way fear can. And from there on, it's repetition. It's you do it a couple of times, you know. Now I'm gonna be sincere with another girl and with another girl. Maybe the third or the fourth or the 10th girl, bro. Maybe she'll be like, oh yeah, I accept you, Sashu. I accept you. Sorry, my voice is going nuts these days. But she'll be like, I accept you for who you are, Sashu. Okay, and bam, and you fall in love or something. I don't know, man. I haven't been there yet. But yeah, like, do what you're afraid of, then repeat it a couple of times, and this is how you get to the next level. This is how you improve. And maybe for me, it's being sincere with women. For you, brother, maybe it's not eating the fucking chocolate. For you, maybe it's to stop beating your meat 5 times a day. I don't know what it is for you. You know yourself the best, basically. Listen to other people, but when it comes to the final say, you always be the judge of that. No one knows you better than yourself. Realize that everything is custom tailored in life, because yeah, we are all people, we are all like wired in a similar way, but you are you and there's no one like you. So listen only to you. And by you, I don't mean your mind, no, because your mind is playing games with you, as we already established that. Listen to your heart, bro. And listening to your heart means this millisecond, this 1/20th of a second, when a decision comes upon you, when you're basically a choice to be made comes upon you, bro. There is a choice you have to make, and that millisecond before, reason and your mind starts buffering options, starts comparing this decision versus that decision, starts basically using all these man-made concepts like comparison, like better or worse, cheaper versus expensive, and what's the best, basically, bro. In life there just is, and that's how the heart is operating, and that's how the soul is operating. They just are. The heart just knows. It's not about right or wrong. The heart just knows. So if you can tune yourself, if you can tune your whole self to that frequency, brother, of hearing what your heart has to say, and it's not really healing, because it's not words, it's a feeling, bro. You will be surprised how good life will get. Because all of a sudden everything you do will be right. Everything you do will be the perfect choice. Everything you do will be exactly what needed to happen. And yeah, man, honestly, first thing is acting despite the fear. Because it doesn't matter how bad it is, doesn't matter how basically awkward you make the situation, doesn't matter how shit you are at it, at whatever it is. It's better to act than not act, bro. And then you'll be surprised how fast you actually improve. You'll be surprised, like with the second girl, bro. Like, I'm 100% sure, I'm 1000% sure the difference between me with the first girl that I've been sincere to and me with the second girl that I've been sincere to will be fucking light years away. And the difference between the first and the fifth girl will be not light years. I don't know what will be like, bro. There's no distance like this from here to the end of the universe, because this is how fast you improve once you actually start acting despite the fear. Fear, basically, fear is such an amazing thing. Be grateful for it, because fear tells you exactly what you need to do. Literally. Fear is like your North Star. If you just focus on that for a month, your life will 100x. You'll see a major improvement in every single area of your life. And I can promise you this, I'm putting my balls on it, bro. Fear is amazing. Be grateful for it. I'm so grateful for fear, because it indicates me exactly what I should be doing. And the more you act despite the fear, the more you realize that there's no failing, it's just trying. And since when it has become not cool not to try, you know, since when it's not cool not to try, bro? It's always been cool, it's always been encouraged, but not nowadays. Or maybe it's never been encouraged, who knows? Maybe that's why everybody's fucking average, because nobody's trying. You know, everybody's just bringing themselves down and just with each other, you know, focusing on meaningless shit. The saliva in my mouth is on a fucking, what is it called? Like bubbles, bro, like piana in Bulgarian. Editor. I don't have an editor. Put what piana means in English. But yeah. The second thing is repetition, bro. As I said, the more you do it, the easier it will get. Because like, it's hard for you to talk to girls. No, it's not hard for you to talk to girls. You're an amazing speaker to girls. You're an amazing reservoir, bro. What it is that you haven't practiced enough. Yeah, of course, there's things in life that they're naturally easier for you and that you're naturally good at. But like, bro, you can get on a decent level at everything. And to be a well-rounded man, to be a James Bond, you need to be on a decent level at a couple of things. Like, it's a shame there was this YouTuber that I started watching when I was 14 years old. Chris, I don't know his surname, First Man in YouTube. Now he's changed his name in YouTube. He's deleted 2/3 of his videos. But First Man on YouTube, if you can find some archived videos, if you can find some old videos of him, he basically introduced this whole concept of, you know, being a 7 at a multiple different areas in life and just being a well-rounded man, and how you can be the most cooked, brokest, traumatized motherfucker if you just improve a few areas of your life to a 7. If you get your money up to a 7, I'm not saying be a billionaire, I'm not saying be a millionaire even. Bro, make 50k a month. Make 50k a month. Is it that hard? Bam, you'll get to a 7. Get in shape, you know, dress better, shave better. Bam, you'll get to a 7. Get veneers, bro. Improve your, get your talking skills to a 7. You don't need to be a charisma coach, brother. You don't need to be, I don't know, some fucking, the guy who came up with Playboy, and, or you don't need to be, who else? Who's a reservoir figure? You don't need to be, came out of my head, you know. Casanova, bro, or whatever. But get some girls, you know. Basically, get everything to a 7. Improve over, like, this is what's valued as a man. You know, you being competent. Status and competency. Bro, this is the main 2 things that the world values in you as a man. And competence comes from being well-rounded. Competence doesn't come from you being a genius at one thing. Because a lot of people get the phrase jack of all trades, master of none wrong. This is just the beginning of the phrase. The actual phrase is jack of all trades, master of none, but better than master of one. Let that sink in. This is deep shit I'm telling you right now. What I'm telling you right now is the sauce, bro. If you can bear through my not so good speaking skills, you know, I'm learning, I'm improving. But if you can bear through that, I'm giving you the sauce, man. Because other YouTubers, they'll be doing 10 videos on the matter that on basically on what I'm covering here. I'm covering it all in one video. I'm giving you everything in one. I'm giving it to everything to you without sugarcoating it, without you know, some marketing spins on it, and without planning my every sentence strategically. No, I'm just giving it to you like this on a silver platter. So you can just bear through my speaking, and if you have the luck to find my channel. But yeah, bro, be well-rounded, man. Go out at night, drink 3 fucking vodka Red Bulls, then go and speak to the guy who sells doner kebab, then go in another restaurant and ask the guy on the bar if you can go to the toilet, then pet somebody's dog on the street. Bam, you've already spoke to 3 people. Now you're getting to warm up, Then speak to an older lady, then meet another drunk guy and speak with him. Bam, you've now already spoke to 5 people. By the time you get to the bar or by the time you get to the club, you'll be like you've already been spoken to like 5 or 6 people, and then if there's a couple of friends with you, it's even easier. So then you're standing on the line for the club, bro. You're waiting to get checked by security and you're waiting for security to let you in. Bam, there's girls behind you. You just turn around, and yeah, it's a bit scary, and yeah, you don't know what to say, but you just turn around, say the first thing, and see if they feel it. Maybe they're a bit awkward as well. Maybe the whole interaction is awkward. Maybe they bluntly ignore you. But it doesn't matter, because you got the reps in. Or maybe, what happens 90% of cases, they take it well. Because people are so... They want attention so much. We want attention so much. We want somebody to come and speak with us so much. We're just waiting for somebody braver than us to come and make our life better, bro. Women, men, we are all like that. We're just wishing for somebody with a bit more balls than you. Come and just take the leap. So be that person. Be that person, and you'll be like a god to people, and people will look up to you, girls and men. Be the guy who takes the leap. So take the leap, speak to the girls from behind. And alright, maybe, okay, you meet them, whatever, but you don't get their Instagrams, maybe the energy is a bit off there. But then on the line, you speak with some other guys and you realize, oh, they're from another country, and you have a nice chat, and you bond over, I don't know, how great Balkan women are, or you start this little banter, because you're both from different countries. You start this little banter, which girls are better and which girls are prettier, whatever, and she's like, yeah, Balkan girls are better, but they're meaner. Austrian girls, they're snowbunnies, but they don't eat all your money, and we'll be like, okay. So now you've officially socially warmed up. So now you're getting in the club and you see these girls, and they're looking a bit worried in the hall, bro, in the corridor, walking in the club, and you're like, hey, how you doing, girls? Are you alright? Hey, what's up? Whatever. Bam, you speak to them. Then bam, you go to the dance and you see a fucking girl looks at you. You go to her, you lean over, you say, what's your name, darling? Like, bro, this is what life is all about. My voice is fucking... These voice cracks are crazy. I'm losing my voice so hard. But this is all life is about. This is all life is about, man. Just taking the leap, acting despite the fear, then putting in the reps, and that's how you improve. That's how you get on the next level. That's how you build your dream life. That's how you stop being average. That's how everything is great. That's how you manifest. That's how you get the life of your dreams, and that's basically how you accomplish everything your mind tells you need to accomplish. That's how you do it. First do that, and then you can start thinking about deeper shit and the meaning of life and whatever. And I'm telling you all this, you know how I'm telling you all this? I'm telling you all this because I've put the reps in. I'm telling you all this because I've think about this so much. I've tried to understand this so much. I haven't done fucking shrooms, bro. I'm not 35 years old. I haven't taken psychedelics, to unlock the subconscious of my mind. I haven't read 1,000 books. I haven't paid for 10 mentors. No. The way I got this is from endless hours of just thinking and research. And every time I do something, I go and do the feedback loop. I go and do the boring shit. Every time I have an experience, I do a fucking 30-minute, 1 hour, 2 hour video like this. Or I write 10, 20, 30 pages in my journal. when I was in Greece this summer, bro, oh my god, how much I did write in my journal about everything, about people's behavior, about meeting people, about money, about life setup, about women, of course, about traveling, about what I want to be doing. Oh my god, how much I got from it. You get so much information from your day-to-day, and then we got social media and all this excess information. All the information is there, but you just need to internalize it. So that's how I've done it. But I'm telling you the shortcut. You don't need to be a geek like me. You don't need to talk to yourself like a lonely guy with no bitches. Which I'm not, by the way. Don't be mistaken by the fact that I'm walking alone here 3 a.m. at the night. I'm doing it because I choose to, you know. As I said, look at this pretty face. But all jokes aside, bro, you don't need to do that. You don't need to geek out this much on it. All you need to do, sit for 30 seconds. What's the thing that I'm most afraid of right now? This thing. Okay, now take your bows, you know, find your bows, take them, grab them, go and do it, despite all the fear, despite all the anxiety, despite the fact that cold ass sweat is starting to go down your face, despite the fact that you're all shaking, despite the fact that you can't find the words. Just go and do it, whatever it is what you're afraid of. Then do it again, and then do it again, and then do it again. Do what you're afraid of, put the reps in. That's how you improve, that's how you get in the next level. You get so much feedback from this, you get so much you realize so much stuff this way. This is the best way to learn, this is the best way to do everything, and this is the fastest way to do it. This is the shortcut to life. The reason everything happens so slow for you, and the reason you think patience is important, is because people don't take the shortest road. We like to complicate everything. We like to make everything so much more complicated than it actually is. And because you're acting out of fear, you put 100 times, 10 times more the effort, 50 times more effort to accomplish the same thing that you would have done better anyway if you just did the simplest one action. Act despite the fear. Hope you're understanding what I'm telling you right now. Hope you can internalize that. I hope this speaks to you, and I hope this resonates with you, because it's the best thing that's happened to me. It's the best thing that is happening to me. It's the best thing that can happen to you, internalizing this and really starting to live by this quote, brother, because it's amazing how good life can get, honestly. I'm not talking about anything material, I'm not talking about anything external, I'm talking about just your internal state. As you already know, this is what decides everything. The shortcut. Act despite the fear. And it's the clicheest thing ever. Any motivation speech you will go to, that's what you'll hear. Any fucking 15-year-old who just got on to self-improvement, that's what you'll fucking hear. Any 50-year-old man who is basically getting in his middle life crisis because he realizes he hasn't accomplished shit and he's just average, will tell you this. Oh yeah, when I was your age, blah 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 blah. Don't be afraid, bro. Go get the girls. Everybody talks about it. Everybody knows it. But if everybody actually understood it and acted on it, bro. Because this is what the basics are for. The basics are not for you to basically say, I need something fancier. No, this is again our human nature trying to complicate things. You don't need something more complicated. This is the best advice you'll ever get. And if you listen to yourself, if you listen to your heart, you don't need me to tell it to you. You don't need anybody to tell it to you. You only need yourself, man. Everything else is relationships. But yeah, let's stay on the topic. This is for our video tonight. Appreciate you listening. bro. Let's fucking get it. Life is here for the taking.